Come on in the room, guys. And I wanted to have some music for you guys today. And I wasn't going to dance for y'all today. I know y'all tired of watching Miss Monica dance. Or try to dance anyway. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Coming in. What's going on? Do you guys get like this little deja vu feeling that this has happened before? Yeah. Yeah. In the description I put down, first of all, let me just say hi to y'all. Hope you guys are doing well today. Here in the Ozarks where I am, it's been raining and raining and raining and raining and high winds here. My poor little garden. Normally I would have things ready to go, but because of the weather, things have been kind of put um, it says it's buffering on this side. Okay. I hope it's okay. But anyway, when I first started came back. Did it come back in, guys? Oh, and I got a guess. Let's see who is it? Who is the guest? Me? Okay, maybe I don't have a guest. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't want to sit here and just talk to myself. So we got Kim and Mikey in the house. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys can hear me. It's buffering pretty bad on this end, but I'm going to keep talking. Divine Oracle, good to see you, darling. And feel free, anybody that wants to join in, hit that link at the top and come on the panel. Let's talk about this. Tell me what your thoughts are, because again, what I was saying is when I started this journey 6 years ago, after my spiritual awakening, where I heard the voice that said, "Don't doubt me," it was the catalyst for me searching every rabbit hole in search of the truth, nothing but the truth. I didn't want anything to tickle my ears. I didn't want it to be what I wanted it to be. I wanted 100% the truth of what the hell is going on here. Every rabbit hole that I have been in takes me straight back to the Bible, the Nag Hammadi scriptures, the stories about these Anunnaki gods, goddess worship, and the fighting, jealousy in between these gods, and of course, the Bible. And listening to all the folks I listen to, When I listen to them, they all across the board have very similar overlapping stories or explanations or understandings. Comes back to these ancient Anunnaki demigods, the ancient religion of Kemet back in the pyramids that time, and even further back than that with goddess worship. But across the board, what do I see? Over and over and over again. And that is stories of how we were supposed to be created by the Most High or the Elohim. And the more research I did on these gods who created or possibly created us or possibly genetically modified us, are extraterrestrials, beings not from this plane. Across the board, from the most ancient to the most recent, which is supposed to be the Bible, they speak about these beings that came from above. Whether you call them the Watchers, the fallen angels, the people, the beings that came, the star people that came from above. Another similarity I've seen across the board is two things, actually more than that, but two that I'm thinking of right now, is that humans were created as a worker, slave class beneath the gods or the demigods, beneath them, to mine for gold or to serve them or to tend the gardens or to do something, but not just to be. They were supposed to do something for these gods. And when you look at the Sumerian text, they tell about the Igigi. These are beings supposedly were genetically modified or created, test tube baby type thing, by the Anunnaki. And they created this Igigi class as workers. And the Igigi did it for a long time. Until they got tired and said, oh no, I'm tired. We tired of digging this gold. It's hot. We're hungry. We work from sun up to sundown, and all you give us is some maybe peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I don't know. But they weren't satisfied. So they rebelled. We ain't doing this crap no more. Peace. We're not doing it. So what did the Anunnaki do? Oh, we can't have our slaves acting up and questioning us. Oh no. Get rid of these things. Get rid of them. That happened. And then once they realize, uh-oh, we didn't kill them all. What do we do now? So they get geneticists, Inky, Lord Inky, master geneticist, scientist, whatever you want to call him. And through trial and error, they created, he and his sister, Inanna, the creator goddess, were tasked with making another worker And that worker may possibly be us. And what's happening today? We died. We're tired of working from payday to payday, never getting ahead. We see the imbalance across the board. And more people now are awakening just to the fact, I'm tired. I don't want to do this no more. Oh no, we're sick of it. So more and more people are protesting. They're waking up to, we don't do this no more. No, this is not working for us. Think about this. I've been watching Alaskan Prepper. I'm trying not to get on a tangent here, but I've been watching Alaskan Prepper, and something he said really hit home for me. People are tired of working for nothing. Working for nothing. How is your grocery bill? Since all this inflation and everything is going up, you're out there working the same hours. And they even gave you a little bit of a raise. Ooh, we got a raise. But are you able to purchase the same things that you were able to purchase last year with the same money you have today? No. And it's going to get worse. And it's going to get worse. And it's going to get worse. And people are more and more people are waking up to that fact. We don't want to do this no more. We don't want to do this at all anymore. And that's basically what happened with the Ajiji. They got tired and they rebelled. And we're rebelling now. So what's going to happen to us? Could that be why everything is, they're poisoning the food, poisoning the water, poisoning the air? They've got to get rid of us because we're waking up. Are they going to build another type of being? Possibly the Neuralink in your head. I will do whatever you say. We will be workers and we will own nothing and we will be happy about it. What do you think? That's one. I just get on these, I'm trying to figure this out. And then everything that's happening now with our weather. With our, oh, somebody's coming in my house. Come on in. I am doing a live right now. Hi, darling. I'm on camera right now. What's up, Jesse?
Well, I was just wondering if you had a minute to talk, but I'll...
Okay. All right. I shouldn't be very long. Okay. Hold on. Oh, it's lightning. All right. Yeah. Let me just, anyway, I wanted to talk about this. Can you guys hold on just a second? Let me go and talk to this young lady. Get your thoughts together. Anyone that wants to chime in, please hit that link and come on with me, and I'll be right back. Okay. Hang on a second. Or two or three. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Live TV. Live TV. Okay. Let me just pop in here and say hi to you guys. Kim and Mikey, something is going on, sis. Absolutely. If you guys could chime in, I sure would love for you to pop in, Kim and Mikey, or who would you what? Both of you, if you're there, that would be great. Divine Oracle, peace and love to you too, darling. I'd like you to pop in because I'd like your thoughts on this. Kev, you too. Hello, Joshua. Joshua. Let's see. Nicole Tyler going. Joshua, you did that the other day. I don't know what you're saying, son. Nicole Goddess. Hi, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. Angel of Pavlos Corn Dog. Say, Monica. The 4 tribes. What are the 4 tribes, Angel? What do you mean by that? The 4 tribes. Yeah. Okay. Now, the other point I wanted to bring up too is about could we just be going through another cycle where the stars are aligning? Again, in my description, I put it could be a whole bunch of different things because there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot going on. A lot going on with our consciousness. We're waking up. And then to the alignment of the stars. Astrology, where the whole wheel thing, the astrology wheel, and we're at the bottom. I don't know how, I'm not going to even do that part, but we're leaving the age of Pisces and we're entering the age of Aquarius. Just like the 2012 thing, a lot of indigenous people were saying that in 2012 the world was going to end. The world didn't end, but an age ended and a new age began. The age of Pisces, the age of the fish, is over. A new age is coming, and that's the age of Aquarius, the age of enlightening, the age of the revealing, the golden age. And I think what's happening is the Cabal and the Kabad, they know that their time is ended. They know that. But they're doing everything that they can. They're in their death throes to try and figure a Hail Mary, do something. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I've been watching other channels. They're saying like the 15th today. They said something significant is going to happen today. Then I heard someone else say, you need to really pray up, and because Passover is coming and you need to have the blood of the lamb on your doorpost. There's lots of things that have been put in place to distract us from what's really going on. And it's working because a lot of us confuse, me being one of them. I know without a doubt that something's up. I know from all the research that I've done over the last 6 years that keeps bringing me right back to the whole ET, dueling brothers, Anunnaki, something. There is something to that, without a doubt. Something without a doubt. Something without a doubt is definitely going on. With that. Who else is in here? Sacagawea, hi, my love. Good to see you. Divine Oracle. This is an easy one. It's Judgment Day. Pop in, Divine Oracle. Let's talk about this. Luana, good to see you, darling. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's another cycle. So, Divine Oracle, do we have anything to worry about? Is it in the bag? Is because we have moved, the alignment is in our favor now? Do we have anything to worry about? The world as we know it is ending. Absolutely, absolutely. I concur with that 100%. Things will never be the same. A lot of people are saying, everything's going to go back to normal. Everything is going to go back to normal. We don't have to, it's going to be okay. No, it's not. Why is it another cycle? Who said we were entering another Ural cycle? What I'm speaking of, Geo, is the astrology chart, the astrology wheel. It's constantly turning. And the more I think about it, and I can't put it into words. I was watching Sister Myra Moss, I think her name is. Wow. Check her out. I should have put her in the description. I just recently found her. But she speaks about the return of the divine feminine Christ. And that resonates with me so much. So much. Geo says a lot is happening, and it's happening, and it's going to happen. And everything outside of that is happening. Yeah. Dimension within a dimension, everything is happening simultaneously. However, we're in this bubble right now, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this bubble. Cycles are usually temporary. Love isn't temporary. The frequency that I'm vibrating is unconditional. I love that, Geo. I love that. The frequency that I am vibrating is unconditional. Absolutely. I like that. We're here. Can you pop in, Kim and Mikey? I would love to hear you guys. Pop in. Unconditional love. Absolutely. It's up to you. It's about your own journey on the cycle of life. And I'm taking that in. It's about you. It's about your own journey on the cycle of life. But I think that yes, it could be our individual journey here, but we as a collective, we're one. We're one. It's about our journey. It's about us awakening. That makes sense to me. Back to normal. What is normal? Children being used and messed with and sacrificed is not normal. Absolutely not. But that has been the normal for a long time. And we may have known deep in our core that something was definitely not right, especially dealing with our kids. Absolutely is not normal. We're in the age of Aquarius, yes. The age of enlightenment, the age of the revealing, the age of the truth of who and what we are. What reality have y'all been living in that's not normal? No, we're not saying. What I'm saying is a lot of people are still just blind, and they don't want to hear, they don't want to see what's really happening in front of them. And they keep saying, if we wear the mask, if we get the pokes, if we do this, if we do whatever they tell us to do, we're going to go back to normal. They're normal. And some people's normal is different from other people's normal. Do I think it's normal to abuse children and do all kinds of weird things to them? And no, no. But there are some that do. Oh, your internet is real crappy today. You keep cutting out. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, and I'm surprised. Oh, I keep cutting out. Okay. And it could be because it's storming out here right now. That could be why. I'm talking about zombies. Wow. Wow. Now, Gio, you say you're talking about the zombies, and it kind of popped something else in my mind. You know that video I asked you guys to watch the other day, the one about the uh the snake venom and agua. If you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it again. There's some nefarious stuff going on to try and to stop what's happening. Yeah. Anyway, well, maybe next time, Kim and Mikey, you can pop in. There's going to be it jumped on me right now. Having internet problems. Yes, next time, okay. And I'd love to hear you guys' take on what you think is going on as far as the whole Anunnaki thing. I'm just convinced now there's something to this whole return of the gods. And again, I don't think they're gods. If they're gods like us. And if the story is true, they probably made us by, oops, look what we did. Oh, look what we made. They're almost just like us. Actually, I think we're better. Not better, but this is my own personal take. I think that the let me leave that alone, because that just opened up a new thing of what it could possibly be. Yes, I watched it. It was good. My mouth dropped. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's and in that video too, Gio, the whole thing about the push from the CD, ABCD, you know who I'm talking about. The only thing that they pushed really hard was face covering, staying 6 feet apart. But when physicians started promoting the Iver drug to help monocrotial, I don't know how to say the word, those antibodies, I can't say the word, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Big T even tried to push it in the beginning too, and they told him, oh, you crazy, you're trying to kill people, don't say that. And then this video comes out about the possibility of what's really going on, and it kind of comes very clear as to why they pushed all this preventative medication down, because they knew it would help. They knew it would help. And their objective is to cull the herds. And then when you do go to the hospital, what is the drug that they give you that's supposed to help save your life? It's that the one that starts with an R. I can't even pronounce that. I don't want to say it, but the R one. And when you watch that video, what does this medication do to the lungs? It paralyzes the diaphragm the same way this venom does. Could it be if these, and what is this monoclonal therapy treatment is? It's anti-venom. And they don't want people to even think about that. They don't even want you to think about using the horse medication either. There's something to that for sure. My thing, I know aliens are coming and they have been here. And they are here and been here. I know they are too. Come on, Anunnaki dude, I know you're there. But I don't give them names because it's not just one group. It's groups, plural. Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you that on that too, Geo. It's, and when I say the Anunnaki just simply means the beings from above that came below. And there are many, many, many different types of extraterrestrials. Then I think about this whole, the Most High choosing a people for his name. And he is coming back to save his people, to retrieve his people. Who is that? Is it just one? Could there be something catastrophic that's about to happen on this earth? The same way back in the days of Noah, Lord Enki was given the message by the rest of the crew that, Anu and Enlil about to destroy all this mess. Big flood is going to come. And maybe what it was is that maybe they didn't cause this flood to happen. This was just something, an alignment, a cycle that happens all the time. And they knew that this cycle was coming, and they knew that it was going to be floods everywhere. They knew it. And they said, oh, this is the perfect chance to get rid of all the stuff that Enki done jacked up, all these creatures and these Nephilim and these dog people and cat people and fish people. And maybe that's what's happening now. Another one of these cycles are coming. And the Bible is the newest ancient book, I guess. Sort of kind of takes the same story that happened back in the Sumerian days, because it's happening again, another cycle. What is that, 2,600 years, I think? So the cycle is happening again. So they knew this cycle was going to happen already. So they put it in the Bible and said, oh, in the last days, it's going to be this, that, and earthquakes, and this is going to happen, and all of this, and wars, and all this stuff. All of this stuff is going to be happening. Then you got the whole Elon Musk thing. Buying Twitter. Something is definitely up. It's about control, and they are truly heartless. They killed so many intentionally. They knew exactly what they were doing. Absolutely. And they're going to have to answer for that. But then again, you think if we're all a collective, then It's venom poisoning. That's the diseases. Yeah. It would be pretty easy to do. T did try to tell us that. Over. Yep. Yep, he did. Now, do I think Big T is a good guy? Mm-mm. Do I think Biden is a good guy? Oh no, Biden, Grippy Joe. I feel sorry for him. Did y'all see him? What was it, yesterday? After he finished speech, he turned around. Who gonna shake my hand? Oh, that's embarrassing. Actually, that's elder abuse. They need to stop that. Unless that's all pre-planned too. I don't put nothing past them. They might go by something else. Who I just say star family. Let's see. And they might go by something else. Who am I just to stay safe? I don't get that. Trump, T did say that. And they tried to say he was crazy. Yep. Yeah, something like Noah's Ark is happening. Yeah. Why is it that Elon Musk is talking so much about going to Mars or going to the moon? Got to get away from here. Why? I think he is deeply involved in this. I don't know. Something tells me that bloodline. Could Elon Musk possibly be related to? I don't know, but something's up. Maybe not floods, but it's a meteor. Metaphor. Read between the lines. Yeah. Yeah. Kev says, how is it that all the people who have had the poke are the ones that are going down with hokey pokey time and time again? Yeah. Actually, that makes me quite sad. It makes me quite sad. People have been groomed and indoctrination and desensitized and discombobulated. You don't know what being free is. We are like chicken. We may be cage free, but we still have chains. Absolutely. We are still slaves. Absolutely. And we were not meant to be slaves. We are sovereign free spirit beings. This will not be tolerated anymore. I don't think they can leave if the star families are here. I don't think they can leave if the star families are here. They are under galactic arrest. I agree with you. They can't leave. They're trying to hijack a way to try and get out of here, but there's no getting out. And speaking about the Galactic Federation, from my research, what I've learned is the Cabal and the Kabad, these beings are here. Archons, whatever you want to call them, are here, and they've been kind of running the show here. So what they did is they've been looking for them because everywhere they have gone in the galaxy, they've caused trouble. So they've been tracking them down, and they found them here. And what they did is they put a firmament around. It's like a prison, not so much to keep us from leaving, but to keep them from leaving until they can handle them. But I think the real thing is we need to handle it. We need to handle it by simply remembering who and what we are and just saying, we ain't pull up with this bullshit no more. We're awake. And step into our own power. Now, do I think that I go back to this voice that I heard? Monica, stop doubting me. And I know I've talked about this over and over and over again about this voice, because this is what started this whole thing for me. And it's so funny that after 6 years, I keep hearing that voice not to doubt him. Do I think this voice is Almighty God? No, I don't. We've discussed that before. If I hear that voice again, I will never doubt that voice. I call him my big brother. Now, is this big brother the Most High? I don't know. I don't know. A lot of famous people have been replaced, and for years now. I concur with that as well, Luana. Watch the drugs that you take that are made by a certain company. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And if I remember correctly, it's the one that starts with an R. Look it up. The major companies that start with an R. But I think they're all dirty. I think they're all, I can't say dirty. I want to say that they've all been infiltrated. Let's put it that way. It's an actual thing, the Galactic Federation. They admitted it in 2020. They have said aliens are real for years now, but people still think it's not real. Absolutely. When they come down, when they come down or come up from the ground, they're here. They are here. But again, we have nothing to be afraid of. No fear. Because they're banking on us being, oh, Lord, we're scared. We have nothing to be afraid of. Remember who and what we are. We're sovereign, free spirit beings. We already have eternal life. I think that voice is you. It's your higher self. It's within you. And several people have said that to me too. You know, when they say the kingdom of God is within, that's the truth in plain sight. Or an angel. I'm going to try and read this, Joshua. Nicole Tyler. Going to do to me, how she going to talk to me, Monica? I don't know, baby. I don't know what you mean. Geo, that could be said for food. Be careful with what you buy. Make sure it's not tampered with or rotten. Yeah. Try and stay with as clean as organic as possible. Yeah. Yeah. And if this thing is true about about extra additives in our food and water, try and prepare as much of your own stuff as possible. Try and stay away from canned stuff, bottled stuff. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. S. Peaks, the book When God Was a Woman, does it explain the woman's downfall? Does it explain the woman's downfall? Now, in this particular book, I haven't completed it yet, so I don't know what it says about her downfall. But what do you mean about woman's downfall? Be more specific. What did woman do so badly? Share that with me, Peaks. Because I saw a while back that they were selling spoiled meat. It was bubbles in the plastic wrap. Yeah. 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 Okay, I still don't get what you're talking about, Joshua. Um, so evidently you guys can still hear me because you're still commenting. So what do we do now? What do we do right now? And the only thing that I can think of, the only thing that feels right in my core is just going back within and standing in that spot that knows, that just knows, that just knows. They mess with us in ways you wouldn't imagine: food, frequency, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, ancestrally. There's so many ways that you just don't know it. Across the board, by any means necessary. Thank you, Joshua. I got that one. I love your channel. Thank you. Whose channel? Mine or Nicole Tyler? I have to check her out. Maybe that's what you're trying to say, Nicole Tyler. The only thing that we can do is to stay on the love frequency, that unconditional love, and meditating. Yep, I agree with you there too. Um, Water, drugs, toothpaste. Even get us with the toothpaste. Oh, and salt. And salt. Make sure that everybody, the 25 people that are in here, hit the like, guys. Please hit the like. But the 25 people that hear this right now, stop using iodized salt. It contains fluoride. Use only pink Himalayan sea salt. That's probably the best one to use is sea salt or pink Himalayan sea salt. I understand there's some salt that you can get from the mines and all of that too, but the sea salt that comes directly from the water is the salt that you want to use for everything. Again, stop using that plain salt. That Yeah, stop using that salt. Um, was it in that video as well? I think so. I think so, regarding the issue with salt and what it does to your body. It prevents our body. We need to stay hydrated because we are electrical beings. We are electrical beings. So our salt content is very important. It has to do with uh, con, what do you call it? Connectability? No, the word I'm trying to use, conduits, is for that energy to move the way it needs to move. And the right type of salt is vital for the operation of our body. S Peaks. I was just wondering if the woman was considered God first. How did she get replaced by man? I was wondering if that book explained it. Since now in life we all look at God as He. Absolutely, I get what you're saying now, and there's definitely something to that. I think that it's jealousy that occurred between the brothers, Lord Inkian and Lil, and probably their children as well, Marduk and the other ones, were jealous of goddess worship or Inanna, because what I'm understanding is there was goddess worship thousands of years before Yahweh. Thousands of years before Yahweh, which leads me to believe that the original creation story, where the goddess Inanna created women first. And if you think about it, where do babies come from? Do they come from only men? No. Has there ever been, a lot of people will say, well, women can't have babies either unless they have a man. Is that true? Has there ever been a case to where a child was born and there was no male involved? It has. It has. So I think you're right on point there, S. Peaks. I think there's there's jealousy going on. And I think that the reason why the woman has been demonized so, especially in the Bible, is simply because of jealousy. It's intricate. I've been watching different videos of people putting their spin on how it happened, but there's definitely something to the whole goddess thing. There is something to the whole return of the divine feminine, Queen of Heaven. We shall see. Women first. I agree. There's something called, yes, it's parthenogenesis. Yes, that's the word I was trying to think of. Yeah. How was Jesus born? Mother Mary is God. Metaphor. Absolutely. There's definitely something to that. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to kind of put those thoughts out there. I was hoping you guys could pop in and so we can talk about this, together, just to get some ideas out there, some back and forth to try and figure this out. But should we try and figure it out? I don't know. Part of me wants to, but that's just me. Yeah. Anyway, there's been more and more talk about food shortages, and now our government is even saying, "Oh, y'all better put some food away." So I think we're in for a little bit of a bumpy ride here. But again, I'm not afraid. Do I have my stockpile? Absolutely. Am I stockpiling water? Absolutely. I sure will. I sure will. And I am. But am I afraid? Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Because I know who I am. And from this whole journey, guys, that's the thing that's closest to my heart, is that I know who I am. And we are all the same. A virgin pregnancy, mother gave birth to existence and to life. I don't like that. Just Teresa channel. Okay. Men were created to protect women and give genetic variation, because parthenogenesis is basically cloning yourself. Wow. Now, when I listen to Cosmic Agency, I don't know if you guys listened to that channel before with Gosha and Swaru. Well, they mentioned some of the Palladians are able, have had a clone of themselves via parthenogenesis. Yeah. So I've heard that before. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to get off here now, guys. Put your little beans and rice and store your water away. No fear. Just stay in that high love vibration. No fear. Everything's going to be okay. I firmly believe that. Whether we bring on that golden age, when I say we, if we are the creator goddess, gods and goddesses, we are creating this reality. And if not, then the wheel is turning. Whatever's happening is happening. It's happening. Stay in that high love vibration, no fear. I will talk to you guys later. Till next time, y'all. Bye.